Thanks for coming.
See you next year.
That was fun.
I thought it was terrible.
Why?
The power went out, we didn't spell Merry Christmas correctly, and the Christmas tree didn't even arrive in time. It was a disaster.
But everyone still enjoyed themselves.
But what is a Christmas party without the grandeur and a great feast?
Well, the very first Christmas didn't have any of that.
When was the first Christmas?
The day that Jesus was born, of course. He could have been born anywhere that he wanted in the world. Like a great big mansion with tons of space or a palace made of gold. But he chose a place inexplicable, a lowly manger full of animals. That's the God we have. Ever humble, ever an example to us.
What is Christmas when there's no gift wrapped with a bow? When you live on an island, when there's not an inch of snow. What is Christmas other than a time of year when you take away the lights and trees and cheer? It's the joy of our Savior being born. It's the joy and hope He brought to the forlorn. And the joy is now within us for us to give to those we love. The joy we have that comes from up above. So share that joy with a heart that's open wide. Share that joy. Why on earth would you want to hide this unfathomable gift? Better than the latest toy. It's in giving that we find our Christmas joy. It's in giving that we find our Christmas joy.
So you see, Jesus could have been born anywhere, but our all-powerful God chose a place where people wouldn't even want to stay in.
Why would He do that instead of choosing somewhere more comfortable?
Maybe it was to show us that joy doesn't come from riches of the world or fancy dinners.
Because the birth of Jesus is the most joyous thing to celebrate on Christmas.
That's right.
So it doesn't matter what you've cooked or just how big your tree is.
Whether you drive a Maserati or a Prius.
If you got no gift or if your cake just fell apart.
Because the greatest ever gift is having Jesus in our heart.
He could have been born anywhere that he wanted in the world.
But He showed us all that wherever we're from, we are worthy of His love.
Whether you're first in class or last and barely passed, you should rejoice.
Because you have a Savior that loves you, and that's our greatest joy.
We have a Savior that loves us, and that's our greatest joy.
Let His love complete you. Oh, nothing can defeat you if you live the love of God. Live the love of God. Live the love of God.
Live the love of God. Live love. Live the love of God. Live love. Live the love of God. Live love.
5, 6, 7, 8. But everyone still enjoyed themselves, right?
But what is Christmas? I can't.